trip over it or anything. I gotta have it in there to start. So. Go ahead, 20 for you guys. I just get a shot of them. Alright, cool. Pan over there to the other end. Awesome. Alright, now point it right at center. Can you see the play? Would you rather have it at your eye level? Because again, you don't have to use this if you don't want to.
It's fine.
Okay. If you get lost, I'll point to where the play is and then just quickly swing it around. You know? Alright, and we'll start the audio, so be sure to be quiet. What's your name, by the way?
Austin.
Austin.
Gary.
Austin Gary. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a beautiful Sunday morning here in Newport Richey, Florida at the All Sports Arena. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Jason Stitcha. I'm joined by my cameraman, Austin Gary. Thank you very much for operating the camera, Austin. This matchup between the District of Columbia and Slovakia. This is not for a medal. This is for a prize and probably a round of beers as well. I'm not entirely certain, but I would be willing to bet some money on it. First period of play is about to begin. Thank you very much for joining me. It has been a long and stressful 2014 Masters World Ball Hockey Tournament, but it's been a lot of fun as well, and I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me every step of the way. We have 4 more games after this one, and they are all for medals, so I hope you will stick around and continue to join us from your couch, from your desks, from your work, wherever you may be. Team Slovakia getting huddled up here. And a loud shout from Team Slovakia. The District of Columbia already lined up, ready to go. But we are not in any hurry, ladies and gentlemen. We are here bringing you the live action that you so desire. And so everyone else will get off, except for those supposed to be on the floor. Everybody continuing to get situated here. The Slovakians taking their time. But the referees also in no hurry to get things started. The starting netminder for Slovakia is number 32, William Samalania. The starting netminder for DC, all the way down in his own net. I cannot see his number from here, but I will get his name for you later. Swing and a miss by Tony Bianco. Figueroa pushes it forward. Peter Figueroa moving for Slovakia. Shot and a save by DC's netminder. And we will take it the other way now. Tony Bianco's clearing attempt is blocked, and it will be chased down by Marian Gregoric. David Reeser clears it up. Not out of the zone yet. Play will continue along the board. Stolen by Figueroa. A centering pass, but it does not go on net. Robert Costa with the attempted shot there. It will come all the way out. Bianco has a play on it, but Samalania will let it roll. Tony Bianco moving toward the puck. He gets it behind the net. Will Augustine, the captain of Team USA, taking the ball around back behind the net. Centering pass. And another one towards the blue line. The shot taken. The ball is saved by Samalania, but turned back over to Muck. Muck will pass it. Another shot taken by Augustine, but it goes around the boards once again. Held in by Team DC. Another shot, but that one is deflected by number 20, Martin Vinay. Another shot, another save, and it does appear that Brian Wernicke is starting in net for the District of Columbia. A shot and it does not go in the net. Wernicke had to make a sprawling save on it, and it does not find twine. Taken the other way by DC once more. Cross-ring passes not handled. Shot taken wide of the nets. Slovakia will recover, pass it to center. And Polak has control of the ball. Dumps deep. Jamie Cook going back to retrieve the ball. Another centering pass. It does not go in the back of the net. It in fact goes behind the net into the netting for a stoppage of play at 9:55 left in the first. Fast and furious play both ways thus far in this contest, ladies and gentlemen. A face-off to be taken just outside of DC's zone. And a face-off win by USA. Taken forward. That goes on net, will count as a shot against, but not a goal against. Easily handled by the Slovakian netminder. David Reeser jams it forward. Sean Smith tries to move with it, but it is stolen from him by Gregoric. Gregoric behind the boards, up to his teammate. Chotar moving with the ball now, passes back to Gregoric, passes back to Chotar. Chotar with a moderate amount of speed, and he will think better of it and pass it back and forth again. Kept in the zone briefly by Ryan Shannon, but it is intercepted. Another shot taken. But neither one of those two goes in the back of the nets. Taken forward. DC back and forth behind their own nets. High in the sky, kept in by Slovakia. They will pass it to the other face-off circle. A shot taken and a cover by Wernicke. Play continues at the drop of the ball. Taken behind the nets by Muck. He will hold up for a moment. Let the play develop. He continues to move sideways with it. And finally a cross-ring pass to his teammate. And up the boards now again. Thomas Spano battling for control of the ball. His buddy will come and help him out. And Wayne Barrett now with control in the corner. Pushes it to the other corner. And taken by Slovakia's number 18, Peter Sana. Clear up the boards by Slovakia. Casa with control, but he loses it. And a check in the boards, and the door will fly open. Robert Casa will be assessed at least 2 minutes, if not 4, for the check into the door. Angelo Tirana, who had the game winner yesterday for this DC squad late at night, is down and he is not getting back up. Play has been stopped at 8:06 left in the first period. And Angelo is back up and he is walking under his own power. Shaken up on the play, but he appears to be all right. The hit by Casa, probably not as brutal as it looks. Impossible to know if that door was loose or not. If it was, I'm sure that's why it flew open. If it was securely held, then yes, it was. The hit did come that hard. But again, hard to tell from our vantage point if the hit was meant to be taken with that much force. It appears that only 2 minutes will be assessed against Casa here. And so DC, with 8:06 to go in the first, will have an offensive zone draw and a man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Referee's about to drop the face-off. Won by Slovakia, batted in the air repeatedly. DC has control. They take their time. Pass back, a shot taken. The net was pushed wide by Samalanya as he went to make the save. And so that will be whistled dead with 7:55 to go in the first. Bianco wins the face-off, brings it back towards center. DC with space and time to work with. Back and forth we go. Pass back to Lee Nogler, a one-time chance, but it goes wide of the net, deflected on its way there. Tim Myers tries to come away with the ball. He does not. It does find its way to center, and another one-time chance for Lee, but it again goes wide of the net. Will Augustine with control in the corner. He is shoved into the boards. No call there. The referee is allowing play to continue. And there will be a stoppage in play here. And it appears to be an offside call. 1:11 left on the DC power play. Still a scoreless contest. With DC hoping to change that here. One back to Tim Myers. Tim will advance it forward. Dumps the ball into the corner. Initially stopped by Slovakia. A battle will ensue for control of the ball. Tony Bianco has it. Pass to center. Pass back to Lee at the top of the face-off circle. The shooting lane has closed, so he will move the ball sideways. Good cycling there by DC. Pass to Augustine. Augustine, a shot attempt and another one, but neither go in the back of the net. Still a scoreless contest. A pass attempt is picked off by Polak, and he will take it the other way. Good sliding play there. No penalty assessed. And stolen again by Slovakia, and Chotar now with control deep in DC zone. He'll get a pass off to his teammate, but a great save by Warnicki. Muck to the side. Taken by DC. They have control. Bring it back up to Muck. Dave, or as his buddies call him, Muck, gets it to the side. All the way around the boards it goes. Sean Smith comes away with it. He will try to get a shot off. He does not. Slovakia waiting patiently. Their penalty has since expired. They're at full strength, and the play will go in the other direction. Along the boards, Slovakia with control. An attempted pass to Polak at center does not materialize, and DC will get it back and forth to each other. And finally, a long pass to Sean Smith at center. He has to hold up for a moment, and he'll pass it back to Muck. Muck with some speed, a long shot taken, but deflected by Marian Giba. Muck slowly getting to the ball. He will take it behind the DC net and hold up, waiting for his teammates to create space for themselves. Long pass attempt, and Ryan Shannon is not able to get there in time to nullify the icing. So we'll come all the way back in DC zone with just over 5 minutes to play in the first. Play continues at the drop of the face-off. Figueroa with some speed, poked aside by Warnicki. Another backhand attempt and another, and that will be a goal for Slovakia with 4:48 remaining. Figueroa will get the assist, and it appears that number 24, Jan Blazek, will get the goal. Slovakia doing a great job there of crashing the net, getting the loose balls, and they are able to hammer it home for the first goal of the game. Play resumes at center. One backwards by Slovakia. They will advance it forward, again up center. Pass back and forth now. Up to the red line. Picked off for a moment by Angelo. Great to see him back out there after taking that nasty hit into the boards. But the ball goes away from him and it will be advanced the other way. Wayne Barrett will get to the ball first. He will chip it high in the sky over the referee's head. No icing here. And so DC is free to play it. Thomas Spano, battling for control of the ball, is kicked aside by Slovakia and then kicked out of the zone and taken the other way. Pass up to the blue line. One-timer taken, it goes high into the netting and a stoppage of play will come and a face-off outside the zone will result. Fast and furious play as you might expect. This is the last game for both of these teams. Both of them want to go out strong. Both of them want to be able to hang their heads proudly knowing that they represented their nations with the utmost amount of spirit and determination. .359 left in the first. Face-off win by Slovakia. They advance forward. Good pressure there by DC. They will run the other way. Chipped forward by Lee, but it will be poked aside by Samalanya. Behind the net. Good diving play again by Lee. But the ball is hit out and DC has to hurry up and get back. Tony Bianco. Great pressure there. The referees do not call a penalty. And it will be pushed back to Bianco from David Reeser. Pass to the front, a shot off the crossbar. No goal for Slovakia. Lee pressing forward. Nice move around the shot. And there will be a penalty against Slovakia. Interference is the call. Will there be a penalty shot? It does not appear so. Number 25, Pavel Jankovic, will be assessed the penalty. And so a 2-minute power play for DC will result. A little bit of hesitation here. But everybody is set and play will resume at the drop. Kicked forward by the district. Played backward by Samalanya. DC with control. Brian Shannon back to the boards. Misplayed by Augustine and it will go all the way out. DC forced to touch up. DC has gained the zone. But Slovakia with the pick. And they will succeed in getting it to Robert Casa, and he will push forward. DC on the power play here, but having to run backwards for a moment. Play resumes. To center, kept in. Augustine back and forth with his teammate. Augustine jams it forward. Sal along the boards. Shot from the point. It goes into the netting, and the referee signaling it will go outside the zone. 2:21 left in the period. 1:07 left on the District of Columbia's power play. Franisek Polak to take the face-off for Slovakia. Tony Bianco to take it for DC. The face-off goes into the netting, out into the stands, and we will now have another face-off in the exact same spots. Augustine. Back to Tim. Tim puts it to center. Pass to Lee. A shot taken from the top of the face-off circle. And another one. And finally a goal! Lee Nogler with the tally for DC off a rocket of a shot. And that'll make it 1-1 with 2:07 to go in the first. Outstanding goal there. Getting his own rebound, Samalania made the first save, could not make the second. And DC will get a quick goalie change here. Wernicke coming out of his own accord. And Jeremy Kelly tapping the post. He will come in for the district. Won by Slovakia. Push back. DC regains the zone. They will push forward and trying to go for another goal. But it does not materialize for them. Slovakia on the rush now. Good poke check. The play continues in the zone. A stoppage here. A slashing penalty will be assessed to Ryan Shannon. And so with the minute 46 to go in the period, DC will be shorthanded, and provided Slovakia does not score, their penalty will carry over to the second. Play about to resume here, ladies and gentlemen. Face-off win by DC. They dump it deep. No icing as the district is shorthanded. Samalani will play it up to Figuera. Figuera advancing forward. Space to work with. Jamie Cook comes in to cut off the lane. Pass back to Gregorick. He takes a shot, but a save made by Kelly. Physical play here along the boards. Referee's letting it happen. Another pass, but it gets behind his teammate. Still kept in the zone by Slovakia. They will get it to center. A shot by Gregorick. A great save by Kelly. It goes back to Gregorick. Pass along the boards. Slovakia with some space. DC trying to clog up the passing and shooting lanes. Gregorick will take another rocket of a shot, but it goes wide. Slovakia waiting patiently for the play to develop. Another shot taken and another pad save by Kelly, and he is down. Samalania will play it all the way into the neutral zone. Kelly will get back to his feet, and the ball will go all the way into the rafters with 35 seconds exactly left in the first period of play. "35 seconds to go in the first period. 48 on the DC penalty. Samalania will bring it back to his teammates. Pavel Cernak moving with the ball. He will pass it to the other boards. Poke forward, swing and a miss there. Actually held up by the stick of Slovakia. Tim Myers trying to gain control of the ball, cannot do so. Slovakia back and forth. Cernak with another shot and a great save by Kelly once again with 9.4 remaining in the period of play. Dave Reeser tries to clear it out of the zone, cannot do so, tied up in the corner. Slovakia will not be able to do anything with that rush as time expires. 13 seconds left on the DC penalty. Some words being exchanged down there between Jamie Cook and the Slovakians. But it does not seem to be anything too harsh. That'll do it for the first period of play, ladies and gentlemen. Again, DC will start the second shorthanded for a little while. The score at the end of 1-1. Tie game. See you in a bit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Jason Stitcha. I'm joined by my cameraman, Austin Gary. Second period of play here. DC will start it shorthanded with 10 seconds to go on the penalty from the previous period. Score is currently 1-1, tie game. Robert Costa with a shot and a power play goal. And that will make it 2-1 in favor of Slovakia. Robert Costa with the celebration there. A rocket of a shot that beats Jeremy Kelly top shelf, similar to the second DC goal scored by Lee Nogler in almost the exact same spot. So early on, a mere 14 seconds into the period, it is 2-1 in favor of Slovakia. DC in the zone. Shot taken, deflected high in the sky by Gregoric, and we will have another face-off in a moment. Joey I with the attempted shot there, but Gregoric well in his way. Face-off win by Slovakia. Rattled around the boards. Kept in by Ryan Shannon, and Dave Reeser will help him out. Shot attempt is jammed up before it could get to the net. Sliding play made by DC. Good job cycling. A centering pass finds the mark, but Tim Myers does not find the back of the net in the corner, and then cleared out by Slovakia. Figueroa trying to make a play on it. My apologies, that is actually Miroslav Hassan, not Figueroa, 19 and 91. A little confusing. Played back to Kolak. Dumps it to the bottom of the faceoff circle, jammed up by Tim. Tim Myers will get it up to his teammate, and Lee will take it the other way. Centering pass. But Slovakia is able to jam it to the other corner. Tony Bianco now moving with the ball. He will try and escape the grasp of the Slovakians, having some difficulty. And referees will stop this one before it gets nasty. .22 to go in the second. 2-1 in favor of Slovakia at this point in time. But DC with an offensive zone face-off as soon as the ball is dropped. Shot attempt taken by Muck, and it is handled by Samalania. So we will do it again in the exact same spot. The Slovakian bench yelling at the referees or their team. I'm not sure exactly who, but they're yelling at somebody. And Slovakia finally gets the alignment of personnel they want. Shot and a save by Samalani. Another one, and he has lost sight of the ball, but DC cannot capitalize. Taken behind the Slovakian nets. DC continuing to work hard for a goal. A wraparound opportunity does not go in. Shot taken wide of the net. The rebound comes to Bianco. He tries to jam it home. And the ball was loose, but the referees whistled the play dead. A bad break for DC, but it will stand. .957 left in the second. 2-1 in favor of Slovakia. But DC will take a face-off, stick side. The referee doesn't like how it went down. Bianco will be chased from the circle. And in his place will come number 44, Brian Pollinger. Slovakia's bench jamming out to the musical tunes from the scorekeeping table. DC, Bianco, shot taken wide of the net. Rebound goes to the opposite boards. Lee, with control, continues to move with the ball. Little physicality from Slovakia, but nothing approaching penalty territory yet. And Lee loses his stick, and there will be a penalty on Slovakia. Slashing is the call on number 11, Mr. Pavel Cernak. So Cernak will spend 2 minutes in the sin bin to reflect on his actions, and DC will enjoy a man advantage for the foreseeable future. Excellent ball control by Lee Nogler. He had it from one corner to the next. He continued to move with it. And the aggressiveness of Cernak results in Lee losing his stick. And it will actually be a double minor, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes on the DC power play. What an opportunity for this team to tie the game up. So after everything has been sorted out, the faceoff will occur, won by Slovakia. Taken up the corner, but kept in the zone by DC. Moving with it. Pass to Augustine. Augustine with a shot. Rattles high off the glass. Kept in by Myers. Timmy Myers. Back down. Centering pass. Does not work out in DC's favor, and it will be cleared out by Slovakia. Kelly will play it up to Myers, and Myers will take it the other way. Shipped high in the sky over the heads of everybody. And a stoppage of play here. And I think they are saying, that it was an offside call. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We have to take a moment to fix the camera to ensure that it does not fall down to the rink. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Crisis averted. Play continues in DC zone. Slovakia trying to kill as much time as they can. They have just over 3 minutes on the double minor taken by Cernak. Dumped in by Marion Giba. And now it will be taken the other way finally by the district. Myers with control. Passes it forward, but quickly hit aside by the Slovakians. Myers will continue to handle the ball. Takes it across center. Shannon trying to make a play on it. And there will be an injury timeout here. Samalania came out of his net to play the ball. It actually went into the face of his teammate, number 18, Peter Sana, and so we will have a stoppage of play as a result. 8:07 in the period, 2:34 left on the DC power play. So far, the Slovakians have done a great job in killing this double minor penalty. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we are taking a moment to readjust the camera. Please bear with us as we work through these little glitches here. And we appear to be fixed now. Play will continue along the boards for DC. Kept in by Muck. Muck moving with the ball. Pass back and forth. Shot taken by Augustine. It does not find the back of the net. It'll be passed back up to the point. DC with control. Pulled up for a shot, and I believe a crease violation will be whistled here. No, the net is ajar, and so we will have a face-off in a moment. Play continues, won by DC. Up at center. They're looking for a pass. They get it back to Muck. Muck. Pass back to center. Pass back to the face-off circle. And a bouncing ball is handled by Samalanya with 7:26 to go in the period. 1:53 left on DC's penalty, ladies and gentlemen. Or I'm sorry, on their power play. Won by the district, kick forward. Robert Casa puts it along the opposite boards, but again, the district doing a good job of keeping in the zone right now. Tony Bianco takes along the corner, leaves it for his teammate. Little physicality by the Slovakians, and finally they're able to clear it from the zone. Kelly will play it up to his teammates. Jeff Jordan moving with the ball, passes it to Myers. Myers chips it in. Casa trying to cut off his angle. Myers will give him a little bit of a shove. DC wants an interference penalty. They're not going to get one. And another clear by Slovakia. Just over a minute on their penalty. Muck will continue to move forward with the ball. Across the center. They gain the zone. And a shot taken by Augustine and a save by Samalani and a push after the whistle by Slovakia. The referee's going to let it go, but I'm sure not without a quick warning. Peter Figueroa with the shove on Augustine after the whistle. He will go to the bench for a change. And there is still 54 seconds left on the man advantage for the district. Tim, good centering pass. The deflection does not find the back of the net, but it is not for a lack of trying on the part of DC. Face-off win by Slovakia. Gregoric will try to clear it out of the zone. Cannot do so. It hits the top of the rafters, and we will do it again in the exact same spot. Face-off win by DC to Myers. Shot saved by Samalani and a quick clear out by Slovakia. Muck pressing forward at a moderate amount of speed. Pass along the boards to Augustine. Augustine will dump it deep. It goes around the boards to the other side of the rink. And another attempted keep by Muck. It does not happen for him. And taken the other way, and there will be a hold on Muck. A shot and a save by Kelly. Polak has control of the ball. Pass to the other side. Slovakia will pull their netminder. He will not get to the bench in time. A save by Kelly forces the whistle. So Dave Muck Magliocco will spend 2 minutes in the sin bin. And a huge momentum shift here for Slovakia. They have successfully killed the 4-minute penalty, and now they will enjoy power play time of their own. 5:32 to go in the second. Won by Casa. Casa back to Figueroa. Figueroa passes it to the side. Thought about shooting it, chose to pass instead. Back to Cernak. Cernak back to Figueroa. Shot goes wide. Casa looking for a shot, chooses to pass again. It goes back to Cernak. Pavel Cernak. At the face-off circle, dumps it. Looks for a centering pass, does not find it. It will go back to Casa. Robert Casa with patience. Back to Figueroa, shot taken. And another save by Kelly. It got away from him for a moment, but his defense was able to help him out and poke it to the corner. Figueroa back to Cernak. Cernak to his teammate along the boards. Back to figure out one-timer. No goal! But that one will go in off the rebound. Slovakia will score again to make it 3-1. I believe Marian Giba, number 69, will be credited with the power play tally. A hard shot rang right off the post, right back to Slovakia, and then hammered in past Kelly for the goal. 4:42 in the second period of play. Still plenty of time for DC to get back in this contest. But they need to do a couple things a little bit differently in order to do so. Again, ladies and gentlemen, what a momentum shift in favor of Slovakia. They kill the 4-minute minor, they immediately get a power play opportunity, and they convert. A conference happening at center ice. Ice, of course, not a literal term in this instance, as we play on a floor hockey surface. And there will continue to be a conference here. I'm not exactly sure what the issue is. The referees are continuing to talk to the captains of both squads. John Blazek with the primary assist on the last goal. I do not know who had the secondary, as I could not hear from the scores table. And DC continues to argue something. I'm not sure what the issue is exactly, but the faceoff will occur at center with 4:40 to go in the period. All the way down, no icing here. Muck will retrieve. Muck up to center. Mishandled, but then recovered. And DC will advance your way. A 2-on-1 developing. If they can get it in time, a shot taken by Bianco. It goes just wide of the net. Brian Pollinger tries to make a play, cannot do so. It goes back to Muck. Muck to Pollinger. Shot taken. And another save made by Samalania. The ball will continue to roll into the corner. Slovakia with the pressure here. Shot taken. And a save by Kelly. And he is able to fall for the whistle. Tension rising here. Pavel Jankovic wants a slashing penalty against Bianco. I'm not sure if they will get it. Tony Bianco exchanging some words with the Slovakian bench. He pointed to the American flag patch on his shoulder and said a couple things that I'm not sure I can repeat. No penalty here. DC thought there was, but there will not be one. And so David Reeser will come out to assist his team on this next play. One by DC. Slovakia, though, has control now. Polak is centering pass. Another one. And a save by Kelly. Taken the other way by DC. They cannot get it past Gregoric on the first try. They do on the second. DC continuing to take it around the boards. The ball continues to bounce, handled by Slovakia, but kept in again by Augustine. Augustine will take it behind the Slovakian nets. Slovakia again with physicality along the boards. It will trickle out of the zone. Reeser will get there first. Slovakia able to keep it in. Martin Vinay with control of the ball. And And the ball still contested behind DC's net. Still so. David Reister cannot get a handle on it. Slovakia Slovakia looking for a penalty. Nothing will be called here. And they wanted something, but he will not get it. There will be a penalty now against DC. Slovakia bringing an extra attacker out now, but it will be touched. No, it will not be touched by Tim Myers. He chooses to check instead of touch the ball. An uncharacteristic lapse in judgment by Tim Myers. He gave Miroslav Tomczyk a hip check when they were both trying to win the puck along the boards. But the play that he should have made was to immediately touch it so that the whistle would come sooner. No harm, no foul, of course. But still a play you should make. And so DC will once again be on the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. 2:28 overall left in the period. 3-1 right now in favor of Slovakia. The net was slightly ajar. The referees have fixed it. The penalty is assessed against Tim Myers. And the ball will go into Slovakia's bench. Marian Giba and Tony Bianco in the face-off dot for their respective teams. Won by Slovakia. Kasa drops it back to Figueroa. Figueroa back to Kasa. He will continue to move the ball slowly. Back to center. Figueroa with control now. Back to Kasa. Back and forth we go. They're content to wait for the shooting lane to open. Another pass back to the top. Cernak back to Figueroa. Figueroa up to his man at center. Kasa though with an attempted shot that was blocked by Muck. Kasa with time. Pass back to near the blue line. There will be a crease violation whistled here, so that goal will not count. And a face-off will be taken outside the zone. A lucky break there for the District of Columbia. The whistle came right before the shot reached the net. And so it's 1:45 in the period and 1:16 on the DC PK. We will have a face-off outside their defensive zone. Sean Smith able to get it out of the zone. Slovakia has to touch up. They do. Take it forward by Figueroa. Kelly will play it out, but turned over. And a goal. Jeremy Kelly tried to clear it out. It went right to the stick of Pavel Cernak. And that will be the fourth goal of the game for Slovakia. 1:31 remaining in the seconds. And Kelly upset with his play there, and he will take himself out of the net. In his place, Brian Wernicke will return. Wernicke back in the net for the district. He is ready to go. Faceoff comes at center. Bounces to the side. Not won by anybody in particular. Slovakia has it now. They stay offside. They're good now. DC hammers it along the boards. Goes behind the net. Kept in by Angelo. Angelo continuing to battle for the contested ball. Slovakia now trying to hammer it out of their zone, having difficulty. Slovakia misplays the ball. Kept in. Shot taken. And a save barely by Samelania. 50 seconds on the dot remaining for the District of Columbia. 4-1 right now in favor of Slovakia. With an offensive zone opportunity for DC. Shot taken. Takes a bounce around the net, but not inside it. Play continues here. Kept in by Reeser. But a little bit ahead of Bianco, and so it will be hammered out of the zone by Slovakia. Pass back to Polak. Polak. Back and forth we go. Bianco initially lost the puck. Able to recover nicely and get it to Tim Myers. Tim along the boards. Lee will retrieve. Tries a shot and it goes into the net. Lee Nogler with his second goal of the game and second for the District of Columbia will cut the deficit to 2 with 12.4 seconds remaining in the second period of play. Samalanya initially believed he had it. He did not. It trickled in between his pads. And that will count as a goal against this Slovakia team. DC elated at that, and they hope that is the momentum changer they were looking for to power them forward into the third. Lots of discussion amongst the Slovakian bench. They are not happy about the play. Face-off win by DC. Jamal will come back for it. Jamal will allow time to expire. His bench yelling for him to take his last-second shot, but instead it is dumped down. 4-2 is the score right now in favor of Slovakia, but the District of Columbia is still in this contest. We will see you in a few moments, ladies and gentlemen. We want to give you a quick shout-out here for Cool Hockey Events. Cool Hockey Events is the U.S. Premier Ball Hockey Tournament company. Check them out at www.coolhockeyevents.com or on Facebook at Cool Hockey Events. The next event is in December the 5th, 6th, and 7th in Feasterville, Pennsylvania, outside of Philadelphia. Men's Open, C&D, and Novice pools are available, as are Co-Ed and Women's A&B pools. Contact Cool Hockey Events today to get more info. That'll do it. We will join you again in another couple minutes. Chants from the stands. They say, "Let's go, DC, let's go." And DC will win that all the way back. Samalania forced to make a play on it. He does. Slovakia in their zone. Pass back up, but mishandled by DC. They have to run after it. 4-2 is the score right now in favor of Slovakia right now. Augustine had initially lost his stick, has it now, and it will go high in the sky. On the boards. To Costa. Costa, good pass to Figueroa. Figueroa pulls the shot too hard and it goes wide of the net. Augustine tries to get it out of the zone, cannot do so. Pass back to Giba. Giba's shot goes high in the sky and into the netting for a stoppage in play. Slovakia will get a line change. DC will do the same. 11:20 to go in regulation. Won by DC. They will take it. Myers around the boards to Reeser. Dave Reeser with speed. Held up for a moment by Slovakia's Polak, but Polak will not be able to handle the ball. Shot taken. And a diving play made by DC, but Samalani is able to make the save. I beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. That is actually Braxatoris in net. Slovakia made a goalie change during the intermission, so Braxatoris now out for Slovakia in between the pipes. Good round. Shannon loses his stick. DC has to touch up. They have to dump it, and they are good now, but not before Slovakia gains control. Polak to center. Another centering pass to Shannon. A great save made. The net is wide open. And Winicki with a great save. He had to continue moving from post to post. He dives for it, and he makes the save to keep this a 2-goal game. Braxatoris comes out of the net to play it for his teammate. Some physicality here. Sean Smith wins the ball against the boards, and it will be whistled for a stoppage in play. Some shoves here between Sean and Peter Chotar. Chotar has at least another foot on Sean. That's not a battle I would want to fight, but Sean is a tough guy, and he is not afraid. He is trying to rally his troops along the bench. DC has an offensive zone face-off here with 10:17 in regulation. Wayne Barrett will take the drop for DC. Pavel will take it for Slovakia, and Slovakia is successful in clearing out of the zone, but it will go for icing. All the way back down it will come. Angelo and Wayne exchanging some words. DC trying to get coordinated, trying to get on the same page. One backward, Smuck will take a shot. Saved by Braxatoris. Played along the other boards. Wayne Bear will retrieve the ball. His centering pass is jammed up by Slovakia. And Pavel not able to get out of the zone. Shot taken, a save again by Braxatoris. DC gets it to Wayne again. A shot taken from a tough angle. Another shot and a goal! Thomas Spano with the goal for DC. That'll cut the deficit to 1, 4-3 with 9:44 to go in regulation. What a gritty effort by this District of Columbia squad. They continue to fight hard and battle back. You gotta love that, and you gotta love the way they're representing the United States of America, and in particular, the District of Columbia. Centering pass, Misplayed by Slovakia. Continue to be kicked forward by Lee, but it now will go the other way. To Casa. Casa with a shot. And he does find the back of the net. Robert Casa will give Slovakia their 5th goal of the game. A quick high and then a quick low for DC. They were extremely elated on their last goal, but not so much after giving up that one. Trying to play to Augustine and went high in the sky. Play continues. A shot taken. Braxadoris able to make the sliding save. Augustine. A pass at center. Muck with the ball. Muck takes a spill to the ground, but it is kept in by DC. They will continue the rush here. Gregoric tries to play it out of the zone. He does. A rush the other way by Slovakia. Good pass, but a better save by Brian Warnecki. Braxadoris having some words with his bench. He's calling for water, I think. He's calling for something. I'm not sure what exactly. And play will be halted as Braxadoris gets himself settled. Something about a strap situation, it seems. I do not understand Slovakian, so I don't know the exact words that are being used. But the situation is clear. He needs some tape for his leg pads. Everything in its proper place, and we will have a face-off down in DC's defensive zone. Face-off win by nobody in particular. It goes along the side. DC has possession now. Reeser around the boards to Myers. Myers. Hard clear up. It's stolen by Slovakia, and they will take it the other way. Physical play, fanned on the pass, but Reese was able to recover nicely. The ball continues to bounce in Slovakia's favor. They maintain possession in the offensive zone. Swiped aside, Sean Smith will try and run towards it. And a good keep again by Slovakia. They continue to have possession in the zone. Quick little shove there, referee's letting it go. Ryan Shannon will take it the other way. Ryan, couple nice moves. And he is not able to convert. It will trickle back to Muck. Muck will keep it in the zone. Slovakian player loses his stick for a moment. He has it now, and he pokes it from behind. And cleared out finally by Slovakia, but for icing. So it will come all the way back down here, right below us, at the best seat in the house. The referees waiting for everyone to get in position. A quick drop, but one backwards by Slovakia. Muck has to retrieve it. He does. 7:10 left in the period. Quick shot taken well wide of the net. Dumped into the corner. Braxadoris comes out to swipe it aside. Robert Casa trying to play it up. He gets it to Peter Figueroa. Good pass, a shot, but a better save. And a shove by the netminder. Almost burned him there, but the shot by Slovakia went wide. Cleared out by DC. It will go just wide of the net, and icing is the call. will get set and we'll have a face-off at Brian Wernicke's stick side. Face-off win by Slovakia. They dump in the corner. Tim Myers is there for it first. Tries to jam it forward. Again, another icing against the District of Columbia. Time not on DC's side. They have to get another couple goals quickly with any hope of forcing this to OT. DC with control. Pass it up along the boards. Chipped ahead. DC gains the zone. Good play there by Tony Bianco. Myers will now press into the zone. Lee Nogler will have to run behind the net to grab it. Chipped forward by Slovakia. Kept in by Reeser, but only for a moment. It will be chipped high in the sky. And icing is the call. Pollock does not like the call. He feels he could have got there in time, but the referee disagreeing. And that will force the face-off all the way down here with 6:01 remaining in the third period of play. Bouncing ball is won by DC. Held up, shot taken, deflected, wide of the net. DC with control in the corner. Pass it all the way back to the point. A shot taken, well wide of the net by Augustine. DC trying to take it the other way. Slovakia with control. A pass. Wernicke was way out of his net. And DC is forced to ice it as a result. Everyone will continue to get settled here. Augustine helping out the referee. Gets him the puck. Or the ball. Again, folks, old habits die hard. I've been calling it a puck for the last year and a half for my league up in DC, so bear with me. Played around to Muck. Muck will hold the ball behind the net. Time not on DC's side, but they will wait for the play to develop. Pass up to Joey I. Joey I back to Muck. Muck back to Joey I. Joey I has control. He chips it forward. Slovakia gets in his way a little bit. He will continue to pressure. A little shove there. The referee's letting play continue. Augustine wide open. Shot taken. Saved by Braxton Torres. Knocked out by Joey I. Swing and a miss. Joey gets it back up to center. Played to Augustine. Augustine loses it for a moment. Is able to hold it in the zone. It turned over to Slovakia and dumped deep. Icing is the call here, so DC will enjoy an offensive zone face-off in a moment. But for now, it remains 5-3 with 4:40 to go in regulation. This contest, if I'm not mistaken, is for 5th place. So again, not a medal game, but still for a prize and for 5th. Shot taken by Nogler. And yes, it will count. Slovakia thought it went off the crossbar, but the referee had the view of it. He whistles goal, and that'll make it 4-5 with 4:35 left in the contest. And I believe that is the hat trick for Lee. What a force he has been for this DC squad today. Chip forward. Braxton Torres comes out of his net. Lee swing and a miss on the keep. It will be taken the other way. A quick shove there. Got to be careful not to take a penalty. A shot taken and a pad save made by Wernicke. Polak along the boards, battling against Myers. Myers continues to use some footwork there, dumps it deep. No icing here. It is waved off, deflected. Braxatoris comes out of his own net to play it. He's got to be careful not to turn over here. Goes high in the sky, kept in by Muck. Augustine with the shots. With the save made by Braxatoris. As is that one. DC charging back hard. Again, you got to love the determination and the resiliency by this District of Columbia squad. The referee's whistling everybody to hurry up. We will have a draw at Braxatoris' stick side, won by DC, fanned on the pass, and so the play will go in the other direction. Icing is the call as the clear came just behind center. Slovakia does not like the call. It will stand. 3:44 in regulation. A win by DC. Muck has it. But there will be a slashing penalty on DC. Augustine, the offender, he will go to the sin bin. Not the way DC hoped that play would turn out. But the call will stand. .341 in regulation. 2 minutes on the Slovakian power play. So still some time to work with once DC is at full strength, but they need to be very careful not to give up a power play goal here. Otherwise, that could seal the deal for Slovakia. Cernak brings it forward. Figueroa pressuring it towards center. Cernak chooses to instead pass along the boards. Casa back to Figueroa. Almost stolen, and indeed it will go the other way. Braxatoris initially thinking about coming out to playing it, but Ryan was on his tail. Slovakia wants a slashing call against Shannon. They're not going to get it. Giba around the boards to his teammate, turned over to DC. They dump it deep. Braxatoris plays it forward. Peter Figueroa to center. They gain the zone. They pass along the opposite boards. A sliding block attempt by Muck. But no need as the shot was not taken. Muck with the ball. He will push forward. He will hold up for a moment. Gets a pass. Shot by Sean Smith, excuse me. But it is saved by Braxatoris. Robert Casa with control. Shot and a save by Wernicke to keep this a 1-goal game. And dumped down by DC. 35 seconds on their penalty. Braxatoris allows Figueroa to have it. Peter Figueroa will drop it down for Marian Gregoric. Jammed forward by Slovakia. They have gained the zone. Tony Bianca almost had a play on it, but not quite. Pass attempt to center. Another pass attempt is broken up by the district. They will hit it all the way down. Braxatoris came out to play it. Good speed there by DC. But Bianco not able to get there in time. DC's penalty has expired. Take it forward. Lee Nogler, he's already got 3 for DC. Will he have another? He will not there. It will go wide of the net. Reeser forced to backpedal. Pass does get to Slovakia. They will take it behind the net, but Dave Reeser will jam it forward. Lee tries to get hold of the ball, cannot do so, and it is stopped. A minute 10 left in regulation. 5-4 right now in favor of Slovakia. Marian Gregoric looks up here at the camera. He does not look happy. He is a very tall individual, and he is not somebody I would want to mess with. Timeout taken here by the District of Columbia. They're going to discuss their strategy moving forward and when and if they will pull Wernicke from the net. I expect they will at some point. Braxatoris, the netminder right now for Slovakia. Talks to his team. Everybody having conferences right now. Communication very important at this late stage of the game. Important to get on the same page as your teammates, because one mistake could prove to be extremely costly. A lot of energy here in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The next matchup is a medal matchup. I hope you'll stick around to join us. That game will be Team USA Red versus Canada Winthrop Park for a chance at the bronze medal in the women's bracket. That should be an exciting tilt, and I hope you will continue to stick around and watch that game. Face-off win by Slovakia. They cannot jam it forward, though. Sticks of DC in the way. Myers tries to get to it. He will not get there first. Slovakia trying to kill time, stopped, and then played forward, but an interception made by Marian Giba, and he will dump it deep. Myers will hold it while Wernicke comes out of the net. DC has a sixth attacker out there, and icing is the call. It'll come all the way back. And so Wernicke will go back into his net, at least for a moment. Once DC claims clear possession of the ball, I expect that Wernicke will come back to the bench. But for now, he will stand in between the pipes for this face-off. Tense moment here for both teams. Face-off one behind the net. And DC has possession. Wernicke will come off to the bench. A centering pass, taken, shot, and a glove save by Braxatoris. Pass up, drop back. Looking for a shot lead. Cannot get a fourth goal. It will go all the way down. 16 seconds left. Not much time. DC has to hurry. They're all the way up. They gain the zone. Augustine is tripped up, but no call here. Shot taken. Does not get through traffic. DC, 4 seconds left. The shot is deflected. Stopped on its way there, and that'll do it. No goal. But what an end to this game. What a gritty effort by this DC squad. They are disappointed, but they should not hold their heads low. They played an outstanding game. They gave it everything they had. And I am proud that they are representing the District of Columbia and the USA as a whole. Team USA, the other U.S. squad, will have a game later today for the bronze. This matchup was not for a medal, it was for 5th place. It will go to Slovakia. An outstanding effort by them as well. Both teams playing with heart, both teams playing with passion. But in the end, the final score will be 5-4 in favor of Slovakia. Gotta love the spirit and passion of this USA District of Columbia team. Player of the game honors about to be awarded. They will take a photo op, and then we will hear an anthem. What more can you say, ladies and gentlemen? This was a game for 5th place, but at times it seemed like it was a game for the gold. That's how tough these two squads were playing against each other. Number 97, Jamie Cook, winning player of the game honors for the District of Columbia team. Congrats to him, and congrats to all of them for their effort today and throughout this 2014 Masters World Ball Hockey Championships. Number 25, Pavel Jankovic, will win player of the game honors for Slovakia. Handshakes for him all around. Congrats to him as well. There is that photo op I mentioned. Jamie Cook and Pavel exchanging a quick handshake. Everybody's shaking hands there, and now everybody turns around to the flags. Congratulations to Slovakia on their victory. Congratulations to DC on a well-played tournament. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. I've been your play-by-play broadcaster, Jason Stitcha. Stick around. The next 4 matchups are 4 medals. Each one should be an exciting tilt all their own. The final score again, Slovakia 5, DC 4. We will see you later.